Good morning, people. Good morning. So, there is a message that I have to give. Now, I didn't have anything to say, but for some reason, I was looking over at my bag and I forgot my notebook at home. And I always have my notebook on me in case I gotta write something down, or in case I got some kind of wisdom that I have in me that I want to write down, or it could be somebody giving me a recipe. I always have a pen and paper. Like, I know it's convenient to have a phone, and I know it's convenient to, just pull it out and go ahead and do it. But I'm old school in a way, and I feel better when I write things out. And so I kind of feel naked today. I kind of feel unprepared. And so as I was thinking about it, I'm like, you know what, let me go ahead and get it on Snapchat or get it on whatever social media I got. Maybe because you are unprepared is because you are meant to wait. You're meant to sit this one out. You are meant to dive into the action instead of just planning it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this is the season that you are meant to dive in head first, that you don't even give it a second thought. Maybe this is the season for that. I'm going to take maybe out of that, okay? I'm going to post the whole video, but I'm going to take maybe out of that. This is definitely the season of action, and it's time for you to stop writing it down, stop saving it for later, stop putting it in the vault. Open that vault up. It's time to put some action in. It's time to go ahead and grind. It's time to go ahead and get it done. It's time to go ahead and move. That's for you today, baby. And, just to clarify what I was saying earlier, maybe it's time for you to pause on writing and planning. That's what I meant when I said wait. Because the reality of it is like you sitting, you planning, and you doing all this, writing it down. You're doing all this scripting and whatever, and it's cool. That's a fun and convenient way to manifest what you want. Having a good old pen and paper ain't nothing like having it right in front of you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, how much action are you putting behind those words? Because there's a lot more words than it is the action in it. You know what I'm saying? They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? So you got 1,000 words on a paper. But are they just sitting on that paper? Are they just sitting in a picture? Are they just sitting around not doing anything? What are you doing about it? What are you doing outside of making plans? The other day, I want to say around last week, a friend of mine, a very close, dear friend of mine, one of my best friends, I used to cancel plans all the time. I used to do this, but then I sit and I plan on doing this. I keep talking about doing that. I talk about traveling. She had sent me an opportunity to do so. And I said, you know what? Not even second guessing it. I went straight in. Everything was just right for me to do that. And so it's like, you know what? It's time for me to say yes, instead of just looking at the odds. Because at the end of the day, no matter if you write it down, no matter if you put it in something, there's going to be pros and cons. There's going to be pros and cons no matter what. So just do it. Make yourself the pro.